Hello, good morning. Happy to be with you again this morning. I say that every morning, and I really mean it. I am happy to be with you. I'm happy, a lot of people have come up to me over the last year and commented on, that they watch the devotions in the morning and that they're encouraging to them and they appreciate them. And so I'm glad for that. That was the intention, to provide something that would just be a moment of encouragement to maybe start your day out. And so I hope that's what's accomplished through this. I was reading something this morning about a guy who got mad because he didn't receive his $1,200 stimulus check. And because he didn't receive it, he got into an argument with his mother. And in the course of the argument, they were arguing over why she got the stimulus check and he didn't. And he got upset. And the next thing you know, he went out and he set her shed on fire. And the neighbor saw him go into the shed and then saw smoke coming out of the shed, saw him come running out of the shed. And next thing you know, the shed was ablaze. Eventually, he was arrested for arson and something else. He had a weapon on him when he was arrested. But it was just, what a crazy thing to do, just in a fit of anger. It was nothing but that. And just in a fit of anger, he decided to go out and set a shed on fire just because his mama got the stimulus check. He hadn't got the stimulus check, and it led to an argument. And his mom was trying to tell him, be patient. It was free money anyhow. It wasn't yours before it came. Why should you be upset that you don't have it yet? And so on and so forth. And he got all upset about it. It's the way it went. Anyhow, anger can be a foolish thing. It can be something that we have to learn to control. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 17, a quick-tempered man acts foolishly. A man of wicked intentions is hated, but a quick-tempered man acts foolishly. It says over in chapter 12, verse 16, it says, a fool's wrath is known at once, but a prudent man covers shame. A fool's wrath is known at once. We have to understand that sometimes anger is one thing, but what we do with it, how we handle it, how we process it, that determines really what our character is and what we're like and what our priorities are and whether or not we want to honor God and whether or not we want to show God to other people through our actions and all of that kind of stuff. That all plays in to what we do with anger. And it should be our motivation for wanting to control anger. Because if we're all about ourselves, when we get angry, then all we want to do is fly off the handle and let everybody know we're angry. But if we are wanting to honor God in all that we do, doesn't mean we're not going to get angry, doesn't mean things aren't going to upset us. But when we do get angry, and when things do upset us, then the issue becomes, what am I showing? What am I saying with my actions in how I honor God? Am I honoring God in the way I'm handling my anger? And am I keeping my anger under control? Am I letting it control me, or am I controlling it and honoring God by my actions? There's always going to be things in life that are going to upset us. There's always going to be things in life that are going to anger us. That's always going to happen. But we have to determine how we're going to respond to it. Are we going to respond, as the Bible says, foolishly? Or are we going to respond as God would have us to and honor God with our actions and with our response to anger, with our response to other people's foolish actions? Sometimes the thing that angers us the most quickly is somebody else's anger that gets aimed at us. But if you can just look at that person and say, that person, if you can say in your mind, that person, the Bible says that person is acting foolishly, then it gives you the ability to control your anger maybe a little bit better. So, something to think about when somebody acts foolishly around you today. Don't join them in that foolish action. Keep your anger under control and honor God with your attitude and your actions. All right. You have a great day today. I will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow. God bless.